Alright guys, we are going to finish up the rookie season on this edition of the career mode here on NASCAR Heat 4. It should be a fun one, to say the least. Races left on the season. We've got Phoenix, we've got Homestead, and the rookie season will come to an end. We're coming off of a poor 28th place finish in the last race at Texas a little bit ago. So we're going to finish this up here. And then we'll have another live stream later tonight. It'll be a full race live stream in the Cup Series, of course, and it'll be at Daytona. So that should be a fun one as well. But let's just get going here. Got the steering wheel for this video. The green flag is in the air, and we are underway. Got 8 laps in the opening stage of the race. Oh boy. Almost didn't get the car to roll into turns 1 and 2 there. Still kind of stuck on the outside as we were 3 wide for a short moment. Still stuck on the outside. Now we're able to get to the bottom of the racetrack right in front of Brendan Gaughan. Yeah, I'll let these guys pass us around the top if they've got the speed, but I really don't want to give up the bottom as much as they possibly can, if I can help it. Ooh. There's a little brush off the wall. So we pretty much got our Daytona 500 car for the next season kind of in the process of being worked on, at least right now, so that's pretty good. Little dive to the inside, looking on Bubba Wallace. Can't quite get around him that time. Already only have 4 laps to go in stage 1. We need to finish inside the top 15 in this race. It's somehow, some way, though, to get that extra $143,000 bonus for our sponsor incentive. Not quite clear. Bubba Wallace, a little bit of contact off of turn 2. We try to kind of crowd each other a little bit. Oh, nice little side draft going into turn number 1. And now we're going to clear Wallace for the position. So that'll move us up to 27th. Alright, we're running alright right now. All the way down to the apron there, trying to get alongside the 8 of Daniel Hemrick. Cut it close. Trying to get the car to roll through turns 1 and 2. We're going to clear him for the 26th spot on the racetrack now. So we're gaining ground towards the end of the stage. Again, any way we can finish inside the top 15, I will take it. That is for sure. All the way down to the apron again. White flag in the air. This is the final lap of the stage. See if we can gain any spots here before. Nope, doesn't look like we will. Caution's out, so that was unfortunate. So the end of the stage will come a little bit prematurely. Alright, I think we're going to stay out of the pits on the restart here. Yeah, we're definitely going to stay out. Kyle Busch looked like he was the guy involved in the wreck, so he's going to have to hit pit road. So we'll restart in 25th to start stage number 2. Hopefully we get a good restart going for us. And here we go. The green flag's in the air. Got a good jump. A lot better than what it was on that initial start of the race. They're checking up on the inside. We're going to gain more spots. Now driving it deep into turn number 1. Oh boy, a little contact with Ryan Newman. For the most part, got the car to stick through the corners. We clear Newman off of turn 2 as well. All right, I'll take it. Clearing Bowman off of turn 4 now. And Almirola. Andy Castle now just in front of us. Oh boy. A little contact with Castle there, slightly. Big dive on Martin Truex Jr. now going into turn 1 again. I really hope we finish top 15 in this race. This car is very loose right now, might I add. Trying to run it as best as we can in the corners. Not trying to overturn the car. 6 laps to go. Again, thanks for everybody joining here. Second live stream of a career mode episode here this morning. Big run on DiBenedetto through 1 and 2. Now looking to his inside into turn 3. Almost got there. Got to his inside, we just couldn't complete the pass. 5 laps to go in stage 2. Man, this car's like out of shape right now. That's how loose it is. Doing everything in my will to try and keep the car straight. Keep it off of these guys. There we go. Now we cleared him. Caution's out also. So caution is out. I think we're going to try a little pit strategy here and stay out to try and win the stage. I know it's not going to mean much for us here, but you never know. Maybe get some sort of stage points along the way, perhaps, even if we don't win it. Why not? I think it's a possibility that we can get the job done here. So we're going to stay out of the pits. We're going to restart the lead. Now, Kyle Busch and Tyler Reddick stayed out as well. That could help us. We'll see. I hope. Green flag in the air. Let's finish up stage 2 strong. We only got 1 lap to try and get the victory. Tyler Reddick looks like he stalled out on the restart there behind everybody. Oh, side by side with the 18 of Kyle Busch. We're going to have to drive it in deep into turns 3 and 4 if we want any sort of shot. We're losing ground. Oh, we drove it in deep. Bump and run. And we win stage number 2 at Phoenix. There we go. That's how you get it. Wow, Paul Menard ended up second. We didn't need those points. We're not in the playoffs, but why not? That's our second career stage win. We can get ourselves a good points day. The playoff point not going to mean anything, but we're trying to move up in the standings. We're 15th coming into this race. We need points here if we want to try to get anywhere higher in the standings in these last couple races of the season. So yeah, only guys to pit there at the stage break was me, Kyle Busch, and Tyler Reddick. David Reagan was the reason for that caution, by the way. He is out of the race now. And the green flag is back in the air. Here we go. 20 laps left in this race to decide the winner. Ooh, up into turns 1 and 2. Deep dive to the bottom on Stenhouse. We're going to complete the pass. Oh, a little contact with Bubba Wallace there off the exit of the corner also. Yeah, if it was real, Kyle Busch would probably want to put me in the wall. Oh man, the funny thing is that I don't race that aggressive. I don't like. I mean, I'll race hard and I'll race guys hard, but I don't drive dirty like that. But career mode, it's a little bit different compared to how we run the full race live streams on the channel. That is for sure. Especially we give it like a realistic broadcast. If that was the last lap of the race, I probably still would have done that. But for the stage, yeah, I don't know. I feel a little bit of guilt, but again, just trying to move ourselves up in the point standings for the end of the year. And I still think the 18 is behind us here. I don't think he had nearly as good of a restart as we did. We're trying to block off Daniel Hemrick right now as well, trying to close in on Brendan Gunn and BJ McLeod up ahead of us. Denny Hamlin back in the lead. No, Kyle Busch definitely has every right to put me in the wall if he catches me again or hits me or something. I won't be upset with him. Alright, just got around Brendan Gaughan now. That'll move us up to 27. Not going to be a bad points day, though, getting those 10 stage points that we lucked into with that late caution, everybody pitting, so they didn't have to pit at the stage break. If we don't move up past 15th in the point standings by the end of the season anyway, then I guess that was kind of a waste of a stage win, but I think you got to give it an A for effort, to be completely honest. All right. Working on Corey LaJoie for position now. Still 14 to go in the stage. We've got plenty of time. We just got to make it into the top 15. If we finish in the top 15, we're going to get a $143,000 incentive bonus for this race. And if we fail to finish in the top 15, we will not get it, because this is the cutoff race for that incentive. So we'll see. Yeah, Kyle Busch is caught right back up to us now. Look to the inside of Chris Buescher, drove it in deep on Buescher. Trying to clear him, can't quite do it through turns 1 and 2. Busch is lined up right behind us on the inside. He's going to follow us to get past Buescher and maybe even try to pass us himself here if he can get a run at us. We drop all the way down to the apron now. We've got 12 laps to go. Now we look to the inside of Jimmy Johnson. Drove it in a little too deep. Busch on the inside, though. Tried to take it 3 wide for a moment, and as we push up the track, we're able to clear Johnson easily off of turn 2, but Kyle Busch will get on by for the position up ahead of us. As now we're going to try to run down the 3 of Austin Dillon. Little contact there. Tried to get up. All the way down on the inside of the track. Still can't quite clear the 3. I think he's still to the outside of us. But we'll get him in turns 1 and 2, and now we're going to get to the inside of the 34 as well of Michael McDowell. 10 laps to go in the race. I think we've got a real shot to finish inside the top 15 here. And remember, we're going to be borderline on fuel to the end of the race and all we got in the tank of our car. So if we stay green to the end, we could actually have a pretty good fuel mileage race to the finish here. And the last time we were in a fuel mileage race, we actually got the win at Dover. Coasting it back to the start-finish line as we started sputtering down the backstretch. But all the leaders had ran out the lap prior. Into the inside of Cody Ware. Actually working back up to the 18 of Kyle Busch once again. We just cleared Cody Ware, now taking it 3 wide to the bottom of Newman and Kyle Busch off of turn 2. Caution. And we have a lot of guys hitting pit road. Man, 8 laps to go. That is not good timing for us. I think we're going to have to take right sides only. I don't think those right side tires are going to make it to the finish. It looks like Alex Bowman was the cause of the caution. So I think we're going to take a little strategy here. We're going to take right sides only. No fuel. Not going to repair any damage on the car. And we, okay, so we gained 14 spots. We're up to 5th. It's a risk to try and better our finish, but I think we've got to do it this late in the race. So here we go. Green flag back in the air once again. Just hoping for a good restart. 4 laps to go in the race. Not much time left. To the inside. 3 wide. Huge dive bomb going into turns 1 and 2. But everybody on 4 fresh tires behind us. Contact now with Denny Hamlin, and Keselowski's getting away. And I do not think at all that we have the car in this one to try and compete with these guys. But for the final 3 laps, can we at least finish in the top 15? That's all I hope for. Oh, Blaney just got to the lead as we blocked Kyle Busch off on the bottom there. We're actually holding our own on 2 right side tires. I'm quite surprised. These guys on 4 fresh Goodyears around us. Driving it in deep in these corners here. We're getting it to stick for the most part. 2 to go. Oh, contact with Keselowski. Oh, man. Gonna give up the bottom to Paul Menard there. He's gonna get on by. So is Eric Jones. We gotta let him go. We gotta be worried about just trying to finish inside the top 15, and we're struggling here getting to the finish. Come on, old tires. We can do it. 1 more lap. We're in the back half of the top 10 still. Oh, Newman just got under us now. Oh, my goodness. A little bit of contact. Tightens the car up just that much more. Oh, we're so close. We might be able to get a top 10 finish. Nope. Not going to get the top 10. But we're going to hang on to a top 15. That is for sure. 13th is where we'll finish this race. 2 tires helped us at the end there. That was definitely a little close for comfort, but we got it done. Ryan Blaney gets his first win of the season finally. He barely missed the playoffs earlier this year, but hey, we got a stage win. We finished 13th. That's a pretty good points day. And there's the money we made for this race. That's not counting the sponsor bonus we're going to get. So we're still 15th in the standings. And the next closest competitor to us is Chase Elliott. And he is still quite a ways ahead of us. Kyle Busch still made it on points. So it looks like we didn't cost him any sort of championship hopes there, thankfully. And Alex Bowman scrapes in despite having that issue late. So the championship 4 will be Denny Hamlin, Brad Keselowski, Kyle Busch, and Alex Bowman going for the title. So maybe it's a chance for Denny Hamlin or Bowman to get his first career championship. Kyle Busch, maybe he can win his 3rd title. We might be able to get up, I should say we should be able to get up over 2 million. Season 2 in the Cup Series. Yep, gonna get the payout there. Not a bad race at Phoenix, not gonna lie. Yeah, we were making a lot of contact. We were ruffling some feathers there. A lot of the time we were making contact. It was an accident, though, throughout the course of the race. Outside of when we overran turn 3 to catch up to Kyle Busch to win the stage, but all right, final race of the season. Here we go. So I have no clue how we're going to perform here at Homestead. I mean, we could finish top 10. I just don't know if it's going to happen or not. We'll have our car maxed out. I'm trying to think. Texas, we finished 28th, but we had a chance to finish top 10. Pit strategy. So honestly, I think we'll go with this. It's a little risky going for the top 10 there, but I think we can get it done. So let's get this car upgraded, of course. I need much work on the I need much work on the suspension. So we'll have the car maxed out. Our Daytona 500 car is going to be this first car in the garage right here. Speedway, and it's pretty much almost souped up and ready to go for the 500. Get the short track car going here as well. Honestly, next season started off at Atlanta and Vegas. I think if we can actually get this short track car upgraded, I think we might use the short track chassis when we go to Daytona. I think we'll have a couple options, but I'm pretty sure we'll use the short track chassis. The Daytona 500, I wouldn't be surprised. Alright. So we'll start our work plan. Yeah, we'll easily get up over $2 million after this race. Without a doubt. So final race of our rookie season coming up right now. And then that will be the end of this live stream. And wonder who's going to win the title between Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Alex Bowman, and Brad Keselowski. We're a single car team, so I'm not really like rooting for any of them. If Blaney was in there, I'd probably root for him. Didn't be my favorite driver, but probably not going to be the case here. Alright, so we're going to get qualifying going. Oops. A little loose on the access road here, trying to get up to speed. So again, final race of the season. I think we can have a pretty good run here. Maxed out for this race, 90, 85, and 85. Honestly, if we get a good finish in the Daytona 500, we get the signing bonus for the contract, I think we could have a good chance after the Daytona 500 to upgrade to a 95 on our engine power. We made the playoffs our rookie season. We got our first career win. We got 2 wins on the year so far with this final race yet to come. So next season is definitely going to be, the learning year is going to be over. It's going to be time to try our best to compete for a title. Obviously we did this year, but we just didn't have the equipment for the majority of the year. We're getting better as the season comes to an end. Qualified 24th. That's not bad. Better than what we have been doing recently in qualifying. So, all right. On the pole for the final race of the year will be Joey Logano, and Brad Keselowski starting third. He is the highest of the 4 championship drivers. for this race. So we got to finish top 10 to get another $143,000 bonus or an incentive. It's possible. We'll see if we can get it done.
Welcome to Homestead Miami Speedway for the Ford EcoBoost 400. Tonight, NASCAR will crown the next Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series champion. Over 40 drivers started this season with high hopes and big dreams. But after a long season, only 4 drivers still have a shot at the title.
All right, let's see here. Joey Logano, well prepared for the race. He's probably going to be the guy to beat. Landon Castle starting at the rear. We'll still start 24th, though. That didn't affect our starting position. So final race of the year. Let's go out with a bang. Green flag in the air. We need a top 10 finish for the incentive, so that's what we're going to be shooting for in this one. And let's see if we can get it done. 9 laps in the opening stage. Pretty big run here down the backstretch off the top side of the racetrack. Woody Ware kind of blocking us off slightly. Gonna get to his inside though. Boy. Doing pretty good job on the opening lap, just trying to hold our line and do as best as we can here in the corners. Definitely want to hold the inside for the short run to try and keep as many guys behind us as we can. Honestly, probably try to run the bottom as much as possible throughout the course of this race. Don't quite have the straightaway speed on the short runs. Well, straightaway speed at all, really, with the 90. A lot better than what it has been for most of the year, though, I do have to say that. I mean, once we got that win at Bristol, that really has turned this program around, I'm not going to lie. I mean, just for making the playoffs alone, that was awesome, but we have been running a lot more right around 10th, 20th come race end. Homestead's looking pretty good for us so far. To be 22nd this early in a run, that is pretty awesome to say the least. You get around Ryan Newman now. Not going to clear him up off of turn number 2. He is still there, of course, but should be able to get him now into turn 3. Definitely running a clean race here to start as well. Got 5 laps left. Moving on up, 19th now. Yeah, I think we've got a solid enough car. We have a good chance to finish inside the top 10 in this race. Taking it really easy with our equipment right now as well. Just try not to make contact with anybody here, so we don't have to, oh man, right as I said that, a little contact with Daniel Suarez. I think he saved, no, it looked like he was going to save it. Caution's out. Well, that's the end of stage 1, so might have spoke a little too soon on that. Oh man, we accidentally dumped him there. I didn't think I was going to get to him in the corner, and I did, and got him a little loose. Whoops. Yeah, definitely my bad on that one. Not gonna lie, that kind of sucks. Can't repair damage here. We gotta keep it going. We didn't gain or lose any spots on pit road there. Can't say Suarez lost quite a few spots though. He had some damage he had to repair there. So here we go, stage number 2 underway at Homestead. Got 11 laps here. Pretty good restart, got to be on the bottom this time. Trying to get underneath the 48 of Johnson. We are there. Alright. Didn't make a mistake outside of the very end of the stage there. We'll see if we can do something similar to that again. It'd be pretty awesome. Staying right alongside the 48 for right now. We're slowing each other down with the side drafting, honestly. We gotta make sure we keep guys like Boyer and everyone around us. We've done a great job keeping this car stuck on the bottom of the track as well. I don't think we've allowed a single car to get underneath us yet. Until now. And Boyer is there. We're going to have to let him go. We got a great run, though, in the middle of the corner. Pushing coming off just a little bit. Oh, a little contact with Suarez. I couldn't pull down in time. I'm just roughing him up in this race. Oh, man, Ryan Preece is there. Yeah, I'm stuck on the top now. I really can't get down to the bottom. Newman's going to get there, too. Try to side draft him down the back stretch. Alright. Kind of follow Newman right behind him for right now, it looks like. Chris Buescher going to get around us around the top side. Still have 8 to go in the stage. We've got plenty of time here. Yeah, you're right. Every time I say something... man. Alright, caution's out now. I don't know if that's going to really help or hurt us, but... not sure. Fuzzy ears, how's it going? Alright, so I think we're going to stay out of the pits. Stage 2, we shouldn't have too many more laps left, so I would assume that we can stay out here. There's obviously everybody's on the lead lap. I think we'd be losing a little bit too much ground if we had to pit there, so we're going to stay out. We're going to hope for the best. Here we go. Green flag is back in the air, so we've got 4 laps left in stage 2. See if we can better that finishing position for the second stage. Very beginning of the race, it was looking like we were going to have a good shot to finish inside the top 10, but now it doesn't seem as easy as I would have hoped it would have been. Oh man, we got to the back of Boyer there. That just shoved us up the racetrack. Alright. 3 to go. Big run now. Down to the bottom. 3 wide going into 1. Alright. We're doing an okay job right now. Oh man, I want to do it. I think we're going to. We got to run. We got to take it 4 wide now going into 3. This is going to get tight. Oh my gosh. Daniel Hemrick just pulled right in front of us as well. That didn't help. Oh my gosh, we all held that corner surprisingly. Still side by side with Jimmy. Got 2 laps left. Oh man, we got loose. Keeping the pedal down. Now we're up to 13th. We'll get on by Blaney. We'll have 1 lap to go in the second stage of this race. We're setting ourselves up for a possible top 10 finish. Definitely gaining ground on these guys with more laps on our tires. I think that caution might have helped bunch the field up a little bit again. Gonna have a shot at 12th for sure going into turn 3. And drive it in kind of deep here, but it's not really anywhere else for us to go. Now Truex is kind of in the way, so at the start-finish line this time, as we go to the very top side of the track, trying to nab a couple more spots. Looks like we'll finish 12th in stage 2. By the time, looks like Truex crossed the line in 10th, we didn't quite have the 11 beat, or sorry, the 18 in 11th place of Kyle Busch beat. That's alright. So we're going to have a pit stop. Going to have to repair that damage we've got now. 4 fresh tires. Alright, here we go. So we lost 2 spots on pit road. We're back to 14th, but we're just going to have to survive here for the first probably 4 or 5 laps or so to start this final stage and hope for the best. And try to run these guys back down to finish inside the top 10 to get that incentive bonus. So we've got 12 laps in the final stage here. Final race of our rookie season, and hopefully we can have a better shot of competing for a title come year 2. Currently 15th in the point standings. We made the playoffs, but we were eliminated in the first round. Man, we almost got into Daniel Hemrick. Oh, we're 4 wide. Elliott Reagan to the inside of us, trying to hold our line as best as we can. Very, very tight. All right, there we go. Gassing it through the corner. Looks like we beat Hemrick back to the gas, but him having just a little higher of a line. Oh, Suarez about turned us. He about paid us back for earlier. That scared me a little bit. Oh, he gave us another shot going into 3. Hemrick just about got shoved out of line. Now the 3 wide behind us. Kind of using my car as a roadblock right now. Yeah, Buescher just got under us that time. All right. Suarez is right on our back bumper. Didn't quite give us a shove again. Oh my gosh, he is scaring me big time. He's catching us like right before we get into the corners. We're pushing up the track. Oh man! Oh, we're hooked. We got nowhere to go. Oh no, 4 wide. That was terrible. That's a bummer. Oh, we lost so much ground off of that. I knew we were 3 wide. I didn't think we were 4 wide off the exit of the corner. I just got sandwiched against the wall. I mean, there was just nowhere for me to go there. I don't know. It's going to be tough for us to get inside the top 10 now. We might need a caution before the end of the race to kind of bunch the field back up again. Kind of like we had in stage 2. We still have 8 laps to go, but to gain 10 spots in 8 laps, it's going to be tough. Can't give up, though. We're going to give it our best shot. Alright, we're up to 19th. Looks like our car's finally starting to settle in right now. Big dive to the bottom. We're going to clear Suarez. He's definitely coming back, though. Oh, man. Yeah, I messed that corner up big time. Drove it way too deep. I think we're going to run out of laps and try and get to the top 10. Oh, car goes around. Chase Elliott. Stay high. All right, we're up to 15. Caution's out. That's going to help us big time. That's going to bunch the field back up again. All right, so it looks like we're going to have 3 laps left when we go green. We've got a shot. We need to nail this restart, though. We can't spin the tires. We've got to get going. We don't have much time, but I think we can finish top 10 to end the season. Alright, we got an okay start there. Stayed pretty even with the car to the outside of us of Hemrick, so we've got 16 to go. Oh man. Drove it in a little too deep again. You get those left side tires on the apron, it just wants to shove you straight up the racetrack like it did there. Alright, we got a great run down the back straightaway though. Yeah, we've got a real shot here to finish inside the top 10. We're already to the inside of Hamlin for 10th. We're going to have 2 laps to go at the line. We might actually have a shot at a top 5. That caution plays huge dividends for us. Oh, a little contact with Larson and Reddick. Gotta be careful. Oh man, I thought Reddick was gonna pull off the block there. Jeez Louise, man, we're getting so close to each other. Logano, whoa, man, that car snapped loose. Straight down the inside of the racetrack. Oh my gosh. This car's handling terribly right now. I think we're good. We're going to finish top 10 for sure. Final corner of the race. We're going to send it to try and get the top 5 on Kurt Busch. Pushing. I don't think we're going to get him. Nope. I'll take a 6th place finish. That's a strong way to end the year. That is a very strong finish to the season. I think Brad Keselowski won the championship. No, yeah, he did. 4th place, so Keselowski wins the title. While his teammate wins the race, so that's pretty good for that organization. Alright, we got pretty substantial amount of earnings. Yeah, we're still going to finish 15th in the standings, but we're finishing the year strong. That's good to see come year 2. Pretty sure we won the Rookie of the Year just by making the playoffs. Tyler Reddick, 21st. Yeah, so I'll take it. Take a Rookie of the Year. So season 2 is going to be coming up. That will be the start of the next career mode video, but we'll see before we end this stream. We can upgrade or sponsor what the season 2 is going to shape up like before we get into the race. Spartan Cup Series, how's it going? Yeah, easily up over the $2 million mark, so that's nice. Yeah. Alright, well, we got the top 10. So we'll get that bonus here towards the end of the season. Got Stenhouse congratulating us on our rookie year. Same with Austin Dillon. And we'll apologize for Boyer making that contact with him a little earlier in the race. Alright. We'll be a nice guy to end our rookie season. We gotta be a little meaner though with these guys.
Hey there, we're amigos. So I feel like I can be honest with you. The driving that last race was horrible. I can't believe you ran into me. Wait, are you kicking me out of the fantasy football league?
I think he said fantasy football league. There was a little bit of a... Alright, we gotta apologize to Suarez. We did dump him earlier in the race by accident. He tried to retaliate on us, but he didn't quite get us as loose as we got him, so yeah, we definitely owe him an apology, that is for sure. Wow, so rookie season already coming to an end. Kind of flew by. Obviously going to compete again in the Cup Series. Alright. We're going to race on our own team again. Alright, so we can upgrade sponsorship-wise. We've got Ford and Chevy. So, Got to get the calculator out again here, see what we're going to be making. Now, I already know I'm going to be taking the Napa sponsor because I want to keep the Mustang. I don't want to upgrade to the Camaro, which we would have to run if we were to take Mountain Dew as a sponsor, although the signing bonus pretty hefty there, but we're definitely making a lot more per race. I would imagine that Napa would probably be the smartest way to go anyway. Not really like in much need of money to start this next season as well. Alright, so with Napa, we're going to earn over the course of the season, if you include the signing bonus, just over $5 million. And then with Mountain Dew, a little under $4.5 million on the year with Mountain Dew. So Napa's the smart way to go, and we get to keep the Mustang. So that is pretty awesome. So Ally Financial no longer our sponsor going into year number 2. So we're obviously going to have to change the paint scheme up. I'll do that right now as soon as I end this stream, and then I'll surprise you guys with possibly a throwback scheme. I'm thinking like maybe trying to go after like a Michael Waltrip looking paint scheme would be pretty cool for this car. We're going to keep the same number with the 99, of course, because that is my number. And so yeah, I'll work with that at the end of this stream here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed as usual. And I will see you guys in the next video. Later tonight will be the next stream. It'll be a full race at Daytona for the Coke Zero 400. So hopefully you guys are going to join for that. We'll have the realistic broadcast as usual for the full-length races coming up later tonight. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe for more daily NASCAR content, such as videos like this, and the full race streams that we have coming up, like later tonight. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.